Hey guys, welcome to the MangaMark channel. Today I am watching One Piece episodes 757 and 758. We are on Zou. We've been getting some explanations from Nami, Chopper, Brook since we reunited with them. Still don't know what's happening with Sanji, right? I don't know what's happened to him, like where he's gone. Apparently he wasn't kidnapped though. So the panic kind of died down, but like what, why did he leave? Why did he leave is the question. And does it have anything to do with his wanted poster? The only alive wanted poster? Those are the questions I have, right? Well, we're getting explanations though. We've met all the minks. Well, not all the minks, but we've met, the minks, and we're going now to meet one of the leaders, who is Dogstorm, and then it was explained to us that we've got Dogstorm and Cat Viper, two separate leaders. We know that Cat Viper's in the forest with Law's crew, and he's on his way to go and meet them. So maybe we're going to meet the two leaders in these episodes, but what I'm really wanting is an explanation on Sanji. I need to find out what's going on with Sanji, right? But yeah, guys, let's get into it. Let's see what's happening. This arc is so intriguing. I'm so surprised that Robin hasn't left. But since she got here and she's seen all this stuff on this ancient elephant's back, I thought Robin would have been off, going to explore ruins and look for poneglyphs. Because, if there's an environment that you'd think, okay, Robin will be in her element here, it'd be this. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what's going to happen. Hopefully we get some answers. We did find out about what happened to Zou before we got here with Jack. Jack from Kaido's crew did this before he went off to try and free Doflamingo. But that's why we're being treated so well, is because the Straw Hats arrived right at that time with the devastation. I think that Chopper and his medical expertise kind of helped them very much to recover from that. So let's see, let's do it. One Piece is just, you never know. You never know what you're getting into. It's a complete tonal shift from Dressrosa. Whenever you get into one of these arcs, I feel like at the start when you're in the East Blue, you felt like, okay, we're starting to work out a bit of a formula here as to what's going on, and then that gets thrown out the window, and you're just like, right, Oda he's created a world where he can do anything, especially in the Grand Line. He's just like, right, here we go. Anything's fair game here. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Everyone that has comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's do this. One Piece episode 757. Let's go. Oh man, this is good. How long has Law been separated from his crew? Nice. Let's see it. How happy's Beppo going to be? Yeah. Oh. Good. I liked how he didn't want to involve his crew in his vendetta, let's say. Okay. Are we going to get to see Jack and what happened? Are we getting into it? What's that movie I'm thinking of when I see this? Oh God, what's that movie? Zootopia. I think it's the right thing, aren't I? Zootopia? Obviously, this must have come out long before Zootopia did. But you know what I mean. It's giving me that kind of vibe. Oh, well, that's how long they were there. Yeah. Let's see it. Let me see him. We haven't actually got a look at him yet. He's been kind of blanked out. I wonder if we're actually going to get to see what it looks like. Oh! Okay, that explains the elephant footprints then. So, is that Jack? So is Jack's the one that has the elephant devil fruit? What? Wow. Okay. I hope we get to actually see them. Like, stop blanking it out. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Right, let me see Jack. Let me see him. There we go. Here we go. Oh, is it? Oh, it's a woolly mammoth. Okay. That's a lot more intimidating than a normal elephant. I thought, is he going to pull off an elephant devil fruit and still look imposing? I'm not sure about the hair right enough. Like, what's going on with his hair there? Oh, the ninja! Oh, the ninja that Kinemon was talking about. Oh! Is that why Brooke warned us not to mention? Because Brooke said to us, like, don't mention Wano or, like, samurai. Right, okay. Right-hand man. One of the three henchmen called Disasters. Okay. Jack the Drought. Right, so he's part of like the three. So he's one of like basically the three top people in Kaido's crew. Well, we met this guy before too. Like we saw him with Sanji. Is he? He's a ninja, and we know that Kinemon is meeting him here. Oh, so there's a possibility that he is actually there hiding, but the minks don't know that he's there. You know, so maybe that's why Brooks kind of like do not mention. I mean, because you imagine being the minks and you're like, our country got destroyed and we don't know like what the hell is going on here. Like we don't know who you're talking about. So how do we fix this? That's the only part of the story that Luffy. Yeah, that is what Luffy finds interesting. Nah. This is good though. We're getting all this information. So it looks like Kaido is going to be. Oh man, Kaido looks amazing too. Like see when we saw Kaido, like his design is top notch, one of the best in the series. This is fun. Like how his hair is throwing me off. Like Jack's hair is just throwing me off here. But I wonder what it looks like in his human form. Oh. Okay. Ah. So every one of them can use this electricity. But it makes me wonder then just how strong Jack is. Because look, this is a civilian kid. from the minks. So the minks are strong. Like, look at this, they're taking down members of Kaido's crew. I mean, so, like, how do they end up in the state that they're in now? Like, Jack must be insane. Yeah. Yeah, see, this one, and these are the civilians. These aren't even like the warriors that we met in like the forest. These are just people that were going shopping. So, like, is Jack just going to wreck everybody here? I mean, they're trying to resolve it peacefully here. I mean, what else can they do? They show their strength. They're like, listen, you want to fight, we'll fight. But let's talk about it. Like, we don't know who you're talking about. Let's have a chat. But I'm guessing... Yeah. Yeah. Ah, okay. Right. So were those just the... Oh. What? Oh, these are people that have ate the... Oh, what's the name of the fruits? Smells. Smell fruits? Do you know what? It actually worked out great for us. The fact that Kinemon and Kanjuro got knocked down. Because maybe the reception we got would have been very different if we walked in here with Samurai. Oh man. Yeah, Usopp's like, Luffy, do not mention that we came here with Samurai. Yeah, props to you, Brook, for giving us the heads up. Yeah. Nice. But what do we do? Like, the little monkey that fell, that was ringing the bell, he's already met Kinemon and Kanjuro. Oh no, I knew he was going to say it. I knew he was going to say it. Did she hear that? Oh yeah, she heard it. Oh no. Right, okay. Everything's coming together. Everything's coming together. We've seen Jack, only in his mammoth form, right enough. So we haven't seen what he actually looks like in human form. But, you know, it is like a mammoth. A mammoth is cool. Like, woolly mammoth is a cool devil fruit, but his hair is throwing me off. Like, I wonder if that must be what his hair looks like as a human as well. And it's, I'm very interested to see what he looks like. But, yeah, he must be crazy strong. Or, like, he must have some people with him who are crazy strong, because looking at how strong the minks are, like, they said it themselves there, like, listen, every mink, regardless of what they do or what age they are here, are born fighters. We have this ability, you know, that's what the monkey was saying. He's like, listen, if you want to go, we'll go. We don't want to fight you, but we'll go if you want. So we know how the fight ends up, right? If the fact that the minks are this strong without their leaders and their fighters that they're talking about, Jack, does Jack have people with him, or is he just insane himself? It makes me wonder. I'm curious as to how it went down. I wonder if we're going to get that, the rest of it. Like, show me how Jack defeated everybody. I'd like to see that. I don't think I'm going to get an explanation about Sanji. I do not think we're going to get into the Sanji, because we're dealing with this right now. We're dealing with this and with what happened here and with the samurai. I'm guessing the fact that Luffy's just dropped that bomb there. We're going to be getting some questions in this next episode. But still nothing about Sanji. Don't get me wrong, I'm very intrigued by this, about what's happening here, but, you know, I need an explanation on Sanji. I need to know what is going on there. But what is the deal with Wano and Kaido? Is the question as well. Because we know that Doflamingo working under Kaido, he was doing the same. He's trying to capture, well, he did capture Kanjuro. We know that he captured Kanjuro, and then because of the turn of events, like Momo and Kinemon ended up on Punk Hazard. So why does Kaido want them? You know? Because is it specifically Raizo? Are they specifically trying to get to Raizo? Or is it just these samurai in general? Because this is the first time we've seen them kind of name someone to be like, right, we're looking for this person. But, oh man, I think he's got, do you know, I think that because he's a samurai, he's going to have been here. He's going to be on Zou, and he's hiding, and then Kinemon and Kanjuro are going to show up and reunite with him, and this is just going to cause a conflict. You know, everything's been all nicey, like they've welcomed us with open arms. Like Chopper saved them, so they've been treating us great. I think this is what could, like, you know, this is what could lead to the tension in the arc, to be like, oh dear, right? You know, like you've basically been here hiding on our country. This guy showed up looking for you. We don't have a clue what he's talking about. Our country gets destroyed, and now you think that you can just show up here, you know, and reunite with your friends, and everything's going to be hunky dory. Ooh. So let's see. Let's get into the next one. Let's see how Wanda reacts to what Luffy just said. I really thought that Usopp was gonna, like, I thought Usopp was gonna drive it into him there. It was gonna be like, Luffy, do not mention this. Do not mention this. Although that would have been pointless. That would have been absolutely pointless. Because you know what he's like. He's gonna do it. He's gonna just do it. But yeah, let's do it. Let's get into the next one, episode 758. Let's go. Oh, the tension. The tension. Ooh. Yeah. Girl. Okay, so she didn't. Oh, look at the smile on Nami's face as she's doing it. Nice, Brooke. Oh, nice cover up from Brooke. Yeah. Oh. This guy seems eccentric. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm worried that all this... Luffy just can't... He can't help himself. Oh. Is all of this going to change, though? This is the thing. All this thanks and all this, you know, welcoming. When Kinemon and Kanjuro show up. And Momo, like, they're obviously hiding Momo. Oh, dear. Oh. Is this him? Dogstorm? That's a big guy. That's a big dog. So he was the one that was being tortured, wasn't he? Like on the cross? Saved us in every way. What does that mean? Yeah. Good, Luffy. Nice. Get him to follow up on it. Luffy did? How did Luffy save them as well? Oh, wait. Right, so give us the rest of the story then and explain how he lost and how everybody lost. Let me see it. Oh my god, he's looking at Brook. Yeah, oh. Oh. Oh man. Oh, Brooke wants to get out of this country. He's like, right, I've had enough. Yeah, I've had enough of Zoe. Get me out of here. Oh man, I thought we were going to get into it again. Straw Hat looks. Oh! Does he know Shanks? What? Okay. He met Shanks. Oh man, come on. Yeah, Luffy's excited now. Oh man, oh come on. Just as we're getting into the Shanks talk, he falls asleep. Yeah, Luffy, I'm with you. Wake him up. Right. So he said that they travelled together, so they both know Shanks. Don't tell me he falls asleep at 6 and the other one wakes up at 6. Is that what we're doing here? I knew that was like, I knew that cats and dogs. Right, okay. So they stay separated and they stay awake at different times. This is crazy. Right, okay. Alright. Oh. They split their living hours, that's crazy. Yeah. What happened between them? Because he said they used to travel together. Oh. Okay, so all the followers do it as well. So they stick to this crazy, like, schedule. Okay, we're getting back into it. We're getting back into it. Let's see. So if this is happening during the day then, Cat Viper's been asleep when all this was going down. And Dogstorm's been the one that's been, had to go and fight him. How are they so sure? How are they so sure that he's there? Do they have a Weaver card of Raizo? Because, you know, I mean, it's a moving country. Even if they know, oh, he's heading to Zou, how do they know that he's actually there? Okay. The fighters are coming. Oh, so Wanda was a musketeer as well, dressed as a musketeer before she, you know, started wearing Nami's clothes. Okay. Right, so now we're like, let me see how they took them down. Like, was it all, because from the looks of it, how strong they are, Was it just all Jack by himself? Oh man. Oh, that's... Yeah. Is it just because it's like they're artificial devil fruits? That's why like their abilities are so strange. Like it's part of their bodies turning into animals and things like that. Because it's like manufactured zone fruits, isn't it? Okay. Well, these are the main... Okay. Let's get into it. Let's see. Right, okay. Let's see it. Let's see Jack in action. Too much? Yeah, it must just be like like sturdy as hell. Like how do you put damage on him? You know? Yeah, okay. Okay, let's see. This is what I would expect from one of the top people under an emperor. You know? Because you think about it, he's like basically like a Marco and Jozu or Ace. Like one of the three under an emperor. Ah man, the episode's going to end, isn't it? The episode's going to end before I get to see this fight. I'm not going to get to see it. You know, we know how it ends up with him strapped to one of those crosses. But, oh, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, so the plot thickens, basically, right? I'm glad we're getting all this. We're getting all this information about what happened. And this seems to be building to an eventual conflict with Kaido, okay? It looks like Kaido will be the first emperor that we're taking on. Ooh. Now, like I was saying, like Jack then, because he must be crazy strong. If he's one of the three people who are like the right-hand men, as they called it, to Kaido, then he's basically on a level of Marco, Jozu, Ace. From Shanks' crew, you're thinking Ben Beckman. I don't actually know. Like I say Ben Beckman is like the main one, but you think of like Lucky Roo, and would Yasop be in there? Would you throw Yasop in there as like one of them as well? But you know what I'm talking about, like the most trusted subordinates of an emperor. So he's going to be crazy, right? He's going to be crazy strong. But just like, I didn't think with how much, because this is only half of the country he's fighting right now. This is only the dog storm half. And all the civilians are strong. The musketeers are crazy strong. And now Dogstorm showed up. So if Jack has taken all of them down by himself, that's on a different caliber. You know? Because that means, and when you think about it, when we have the fight with Kaido, Luffy's not going to be fighting this guy. Luffy's going to be fighting Kaido. So who's going to have to, because there's two other people in Kaido's crew that are on the same level as him, right? So what are we doing? Well, saying that, we've got the alliance with Law. So maybe it's going to be Law takes on one, Zoro and Sanji. But I'm excited if that's the case, because these are different level opponents now. We're stepping up to the big leagues. But yeah, crazy. And he was about to, oh man, before he fell asleep, he was going to tell us something about Shanks. He met Shanks, him and Cat Viper, on their travels. Damn it. Damn it. Anytime we're going to get information about, you know, Shanks or Goldie Roger or anything to do with that crew, you know, like something happens and we get a little bit, like the most excited I've been was when Rayleigh was telling us, like when he said the same thing as Dogstop. He said the exact same thing. He said, you look good in that hat. So I'm like, oh, we're going to get some crazy story here. But yeah, that episode was great where Rayleigh just basically gave us it all. Here's a story about our crew. But I'm guessing that, I'm trying to think how long ago it would have been. So would he have met Shanks before he became an emperor then? Because he had the straw hat. So yeah, that would have been, so I'm guessing, because you don't know how long ago this meetings took place. So maybe Shanks was like at that point maybe out gathering his crew. Because we saw him, because it was obviously before Luffy. Because he had the straw hat. So yeah, I'm thinking it must have been over what age is Luffy then? You know, Luffy must be what, 19 now? Because he left when he was 17. A couple of years have passed. 20 years to be safe. It's more than 20 years ago that he's met Shanks. So, you know, give me some background, give me some story, give me something, Dogstop. I'm interested. I am so interested to meet the other side, to meet Cat Viper and find out what's going on with the forest and their reaction to what's happened in the country. We might get that perspective from Law, because we know Law's there with them right now. They probably just all woke up. But yeah, oh man, like still nothing. Sanji wasn't even mentioned in these 2 episodes. I'm very happy with what we're getting. Don't get me wrong. I'm invested in this story, but just give me a little bit of, you know, what's happening with Sanji. You cannot leave me on a cliffhanger like that, Oda, and then just not mention it for a bunch of episodes. Give me something. But yeah, guys, I am so intrigued as to how this is going to resolve. Especially with the fact that Kinemon and Kanjuro are on their way. Obviously, we're going to get the rest of the backstory here of what happened with Jack, right? That's great. And do you know what? The fact that Jack's been taken down just shows you how crazy like Fujitora and like Fujitora, Suru, and Sengoku are. Because if he's taken down this country by himself and then went to go and free Doflamingo and just got done, I mean, come on. And we know that they were ridiculous already, but like we're starting to see what the levels are in this world. But yeah, I am so interested to see how it's going to go. And it's not even as if we can like send someone, like go and get Kinemon and Kanjuro and tell them, take Momo, go and get Kinemon and Kanjuro and tell them to stay back, not to come into don't come into the country. We can't do that because they've met the monkey. They've got the monkey with them right now, the one that was ringing the bell. So he's with them climbing up the leg of the elephant. So there's no escaping it. We're going to have this confrontation eventually. So let's see where it goes, right? But yeah, Zoe has been just. I have questions. It's just given me so many questions about what's going on. But I love that, you know, when these arcs start building, and you can tell that Oda is laying the groundwork for what's about to come. You know, he's setting up everything with Kaido and his crew, with Wano, the samurai, and then like the full kind of background of what's going on here on Zou. We're building, and then the background with Sanji, like what's going on in the background with Sanji, he's laying these blocks here. And I'm so intrigued as to what's going to happen. But I don't know, what did Dogstorm mean as well by what he said to Luffy? I don't know if that was just a mistranslation. But he said to Luffy, you saved us in every way. Is that you as well? You saved us, Luffy, and like your crew saved us as well. And I was like, Luffy saved them? How did Luffy save them? I don't know how that, because he's like, he's never been here before. So what does he mean by that? Because oh, wait a minute. Is it because Luffy beat Doflamingo and Jack had to go and try and free Doflamingo? Is that what he's talking about? Because some of Jack's crew were still there when the Straw Hats got there. Because we saw Sanji and them fighting that Sheep's Head and Jin Rummy. So there was still people there looking for Raizo, but Jack wasn't there. Right, that could be it. That could be what he's talking about. So because Luffy beat Doflamingo, Jax had to be like, oh, right, I need to go and deal with that. I need to go, we can't let Doflamingo be taken to Impel Down, or Kaido's going to lose his head. So I need to go and deal with that. You guys stay here and find Raizo. I'm leaving. That could be what he's talking about. I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay, that makes sense then. If that is the case, that makes sense as to what he said. But yeah, guys, good episodes. Like I said, we're building. We're building to something here. I feel like we're going to... Oh, man. But what's happening with Kaido? Like the last time we saw Kaido, he was face-to-face with Law, Apu, and Hawkins. So what's going on there? Oh. Anyway, let's find out in the next one, guys. Guys, as well, have a Merry Christmas, because this will be like the last video before the holidays. So, guys, hope everyone has a Merry Christmas or whatever holiday it is you celebrate at this time. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it, guys. Everyone that you know, tunes into these videos, talks to me about One Piece from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for another year. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.